Hello everyone, this is Vinay from Informatica Product Specialist team. In this demo, I'll be talking about how to extract a heap dump from a live running Java process, specifically on AIX systems. I'll be talking about why we need this procedure in the first place. Then I will give you a brief outline of the process that is involved, and I'll show you a list of commands that you'll be using to get the heap dump from the Java process. And finally, I'll give a small demo putting all these commands together. So when a Java application is running on an AI system and it appears to be in a hung state and it's not responding to the user-initiated operations, collecting heap dump on that Java process will give invaluable insights as to what could be causing the issue in that Java or any application. Um, Usually when you collect a heap dump from a Java process that's running on an AI system, uh, that heap dump is of a portable heap dump format, which means that it will not contain the data inside the objects that are captured in the heap dump. So if the product specialist team or the support has to analyze the issue for the heap dump, it will always be useful to have the data for the objects so that they can observe uh, what data inconsistency has caused the application to go in a hang state, and then they can provide you with the correct next steps to resolve the issue. So the process to collect heap dump, which contains the data inside the heap dump, will be to generate a core dump from the live running process. And from the core dump, you would then extract the heap dump using a JExtract tool, which is distributed by IBM JVM. So the first step in the whole process is to check whether a full core dump is enabled on the system or not. And if it's not enabled, you would then go and enable the full core dump on that machine. And then you generate a core dump using some GenCore utility provided by the AIX machine. And then you run the JExtract on top of that core dump to get the heap dump from that core dump. So here in this slide, we show a list of commands where the first command will set the system to generate a full core out of a running process. And the second command will basically list out all the attributes of the system with which you can verify whether the full core dump is enabled or not. And uh, not only enabling at the system level, you should also make sure that the user has actually the ability to generate a complete core dump without truncating the core dump. So for that, you'll use a ulimit tool. And finally, you'll use GenCore and JExtract tools to extract core dumps and heap dumps respectively. So let's go over a brief demo on how to use all these commands together. So as I said, the first command would be to check whether a full core dump is enabled on the system or not. So for that, you use this command. So you get a list of attributes here, and you will be looking for this specific property. Full core is set to true or not. So in our case, this is set to true. In case you find this to be false, you would then use this command. In order to execute this command, you should have the root privileges on the system. So once we made sure that the full core generation is set to true, you will then have to check the core generation whether it's set to unlimited or not at the user level. So for that, you use ulimit tool. So here we see the core file size is set to unlimited. Basically, this makes sure that whatever core you're generating, even though it's a full core dump, it won't get truncated just because the file size of the core is set to a limited value. So let's say you find a number instead of unlimited here. You would then set the ulimit manually with the option switch -c and then do unlimited. So now that we made sure the full core generation is enabled and the core file size is set to unlimited on the user level, we will then find the Java process that is causing the issue, such as in a hung state. So let me list out some sample Java processes. So for this demo, let me select one random Java process that is run by the current user. Then I would use gen core utility and I'll use a process ID followed by the location where the core file will be generated. So once we generated the core file, let's make sure the file exists. So here we can see it's a full core dump, 64-bit process generated from the Java process, and it's an AIX core file. So now we run JExtract, which is basically distributed in the JRE folder. And with the JExtract, you would then go ahead and supply the name of the core file, location of the core file. So the JExtract will package the core dump with all the necessary libraries, and it generates a core.zip file, which is a compressed archive. You would then upload this zip file to the Informatica location for the global customer support representative to do further analysis. So in this demo, we have seen how to enable the core dump on the system, and then how to then generate a core dump out of a live running Java process, and then how to extract heap dump from the core dump. I hope you found this demo to be useful. I would always love to hear your feedback. You can send us an email at supportvideos@informatica.com, or you can also tweet us at Twitter at InfoSupport handle. Thank you.